Hey everyone, it's Warriors NRL Fanatics here. I hope you all had a great weekend. If you are a new viewer to this YouTube channel and you haven't done so already, and look, I highly recommend you do. It really shows your support for the content that I do, and it's much appreciated as well. It really does help in terms of growing the channel and gets the word out about the content. So if you're a new viewer and you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe. Click that subscribe button down below. And don't forget to like this video as well. And yeah, it's really all much appreciated. But this is going to be my round 24 review and player ratings for the NRL clash between the West Tigers and the One New Zealand Warriors. The game was played at FMG Stadium in Waikato in Hamilton, New Zealand on Saturday evening. And I'd like to give a quick shout out to the West Tigers and thank them for taking a game to New Zealand. You know, we really do appreciate it, and yeah, it's a very kind gesture by the Tigers. So massive shout out to them. But a sold out game as well, and boy, it was a great crowd and it looked like a great atmosphere as well. So yeah, the first half, so short ball there from Tohu Harris to Mitchell Barnett. And Luke Metcalf scores the opening try of the game. The Warriors take a 6-0 lead, 7 minutes in. And then in the 14th minute, Wade Egan to Shaun Johnson combining there to set up Adam Pompey, who goes over to give the Warriors a 12-0 lead. Great work there, great link-up play. And yeah, Adam Pompey just, you know, too big, too strong, and powers through. But the 15th minute, unfortunately, Mitchell Barnett didn't have a great start with his hands. And yeah, this was the second drop ball of the game. The first drop ball of the game didn't come to anything. The Tigers didn't make the most of it, but they do make us pay on this instance. And yeah, the Tigers get a try to Stafford Toa, and they get on the scoreboard with 10 points to 4. And it was a much needed try for the Tigers. Although in saying that, look, I thought they started off pretty well anyway. And, you know, they were going set for set, completing their sets. And, yeah, that was the main reason why, you know, they were still in this game early on. And throughout the game, actually. But, yeah, look, the Tigers, then after that, they take great confidence out of that try. And, yeah, they go the length of the field. With a try there to Luke Brooks in the 19th minute. A great play from Dane Laurie leading up to that, and it's locked up at 12 all. So, wow, full credit to the West Tigers here. Massive credit, you know, the effort there to stay in this game. And, yeah, look, 12 all. So, the 32nd minute, Shaun Johnson and Tane Tuapiki combining, and Dylan Watene-Zelezniak, DWZ, scores his 18th try of the season, and we're back in front at 16 points to 12. Now at halftime we were leading 16-12, the Warriors over the Tigers. Now the second half, 49th minute there, Tohu Harris scores off a Bailey Sirenham pass, and it is 22 points to 12, Warriors extending their lead. Now unfortunately the Warriors in the first half lost Wade Egan due to a tackle which was, I think it was Stefano Tukamanu who led in with his elbow to Wade Egan's neck there. And yeah, the commentators gave an update that he was off to hospital, so that meant he missed the whole second half. And it was a big blow for the Warriors, because you could tell with the attack that the Warriors' attack wasn't as fluid. And yeah, it was a shame to lose Wade Egan, really, because, you know, he's been one of our most impactful players this season. And he's, you know, a lot of people don't give him enough credit, but what he's done with this team this season is the main reason why the Warriors are where they are, not just because of Shaun Johnson and how good he's been, but, you know, the way he combines with Shaun Johnson especially. So Bailey Sirenham had to play that role as a hooker. And look, he actually did a great job, really. It was solid, you know, not as, you know, his position. And he set up that try for Tohu Harris to go there to give us a 22 points to 12 lead, which was great work there by Sirenham. But yeah, the 57th minute there, Dane Laurie off a great run by Jareem Buller, and the Tigers, you know, just really resilient, really resilient. For a team that's sitting where they are on the ladder, just hanging in there with the Warriors, a team that's in the top four. So yeah, they caught the Warriors out there on the short side, and they hit back really, very well to give themselves back in this game at 18 points to 22 there with the Warriors leading. Now, the 68th minute there, the Warriors decided to take a shot at penalty goal, which was a real interesting decision there, but nonetheless, it's points. And the Warriors take it. They go up to a 24 points to 18 lead. But in the 10 minutes to go there with the game, AFB, Adam Fanua Blake, boy, another strong game for him. And he scores to make it 30 points to 18. And I'm thinking to myself right now that should be the game. That should kill the West Tigers' efforts. But the Tigers are still not done. 2 minutes to go. They get a try there. Well, really, it's probably going to be a consolation try, but 30 points to 22, and the full-time score was 30 points to 22. The Warriors winning this game. Look, let's be honest, it wasn't a great performance by the Warriors. It was another scrappy game from us. And look, just as similar to what it was against the Titans, we weren't at our best. But look, in saying that, look, I've got to give credit to the Tigers. I do. I feel like the Tigers hanged in there, made it a tough game for us, and a lot of people thought going into this one that we were going to win this game by 40 points. A lot of people thought that this run home is going to be easy. We're just going to go on and pile on points against every team at the back end of the season. And I've got to say this, a huge reminder that is not the case in the NRL. No one's an easy beat. It doesn't matter where a team is positioned on the ladder. Manly, Dolphins, Dragons, they're not going to be easy games, So, I feel like, the way we went into this game, I want to say we were complacent at all. I don't think that was the case. I just feel like, we, maybe pushed some of the passes too much, probably expected a lot on ourselves. But, look, I've got to give credit to the Tigers, and I've got to say, look, yes, it wasn't a great performance by us, but the Tigers themselves, you have to say that they really, came into this one with nothing to lose, really, and that's what it felt like. So, overall, if you look at the score match summary here, so the Tigers had scored 4 tries, the Warriors scored 5. Stafford Toa with 2 tries, a double, Luke Brooks and Dane Laurie. Warriors scored 5 tries, Metcalf, Pompey, DWZ, Tohu Harris and AFB. Conversions, 4 from 5 for the Warriors. Sean Johnson with one goal, actually. So that was very interesting. I believe he had a bit of a niggle, so that is why he wasn't doing a kicking in this one. But Adam Pompey, he did the majority of kicking, goal kicking, and he did 3 kicks there. For the Tigers, they had 3 from 4 conversions, and Coruscant just kicked all 3 there. But penalty goals there, Sean Johnson with the 1. So, look, overall, now to look into my man of the match for this game, my 3-2-1. So, if I looked at it from a standout point of view in terms of players, obviously AFB was immense, and he is showing why he is the best prop in the game. And I know a lot of Broncos fans will laugh at me and disagree with me on this one, but look, personally, in my opinion, and yes, I'm going to be biased, Adam Fanua Blake has to be the best prop in the game. I think he's been in career best form. And, look, Payne Haas has been great, don't get me wrong, but AFB has been consistent throughout this whole season and throughout every game. And he hasn't missed any games as well, you've got to remember also. And Payne Haas has, I think Payne Haas has missed some games also. So, look, Adam Fanua Blake was immense. Another standout performance by him. Now, I'll look to my 3. So, I'll go on Adam Fanua Blake at 1. So, he's my man of the match. My 3, I'm going to go with... just looking at the players that I think. So, I'll go with... Actually, you know what? I'll go with Taintu Apiki. Now, I know this is going to be a controversial selection because I've seen that there's some critics from Taintu Piki after this game. Now, I think Taintu Piki had a very good game. I think he really had a solid game. I think he did yes, he had his moments where he made some mistakes, but look, I think he still did a good job, personally. So, I'll give Tane here the 3. My two for this one, I will give it to... I actually will give it to Tohu Harris. Yeah, I'm going to give it to Tohu Harris. So he gets my 2. My 3 my 3 is going to Tane Tuapiki. That makes no sense. Tane Tuapiki. And my 2 will be going to Harris there. So Harris and AFB is my 1. So that's my 3-2-1. Now looking to the game stats now. So Warriors here had 44% of possession. Tigers had 56%. Completion rates, Warriors 72% with a 26 out of 36. The Tigers had 76% completion rates with 36 out of 47. All runs, Tigers 142, Warriors 196. Running meters 1,380 to the Tigers. The Warriors with 1,836. You'd think that majority of that, amount of meters came off AFB as well. So post-contact meters for the Tigers, they had 324, Warriors had 476. Line breaks, 5 to the Tigers, Warriors 6. Tackle breaks, Tigers 33, Warriors 39. Kick return meters, the Tigers had 145 and the Warriors had 162. Average play the ball speed, Tigers 3.39 seconds, Warriors 3.82 seconds. Offloads, Tigers 8, Warriors 4. Kicking meters, the Tigers kicked for 544 meters, the Warriors 437 meters. Kick defusal percentage, the Tigers 83%, Warriors 60%, so not great there. Tackles made, 274 to the Warriors, Tigers 362. Missed tackles, Tigers 39, Warriors 33. Errors, the Tigers made more errors with 15 errors to the Warriors 10. Penalties conceded, Tigers 11 to the Warriors 5 there. So, and those are the stats for the game. So we'll have a look into some player stats as well, actually, before getting into the player ratings. So we'll look at AFB and look at his stats. So just give me a sec. So he had 1 try, 24 head-ups, 27 all runs, 270 all running meters, 80 post-contact meters, 6 tackle breaks, 1 line break. He had 27 tackles, and he had only 1 error. Out-of-field Blake, boy, well, what a performance. And looking into some other noticeable stats, so we'll have a look here to Tane Tuapiki, and he had 1 try assist. He had 16 all runs, 148 all running meters for 35 post contact, 3 tackle breaks, 1 line break assist, 1 offload, and he had no errors. And another player, look at Dalawatini-Zalesniak. Now he scored a try in this one, and he had 15 all runs, 151 all running meters, 40 post-contact meters, 3 tackle breaks, 1 line break. One line break. Yep, that's correct. Yep, 1 line break, and he had 2 errors. Also, we'll look at Adam Pompey. Have a look at Adam Pompey's performance, because I thought it was actually quite strong. So, where is it? Stupid NRL app. There we are. So, 10 all runs, 105 all running meters, 30 post-contact meters, 2 tackle breaks, and he had 8 tackles, which is very solid work. And also, we'll have a look at we'll have a look at Jackson Ford. What did Jackson Ford do? What is his stats? So his stats are pretty good as well. So 15 hit-ups, 15 all runs, 147 all running meters and 56 post contact meters with 3 tackle breaks as well. So yeah, some good stats here in regards to those players. But now to look into the player ratings for this one. So we got Kane Tuapiki at fullback. Kane Tuapiki. Now, look, I am going to give Kane here a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10 for me for Kane Tuapiki. I think, look, I think he did a very, very good job. I really do. And I don't get why there were some critics after this game. I don't get it. You know, I can't get my head around why people criticise Kane Tuapiki after this performance. I think he did a very good job. So 7 for me. Dylan Watini-Zelezniak was very strong. I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Rocco Berry, yeah, I'll give him a 6 out of 10 for me. Adam Pompey, I thought was very strong. Ran pretty strongly, scored a try as well. Defensively was solid. Didn't make any mistakes whatsoever. I think Adam Pompey was very good actually. So I'm going to give him a 7. Marcelo Montoya, I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Luke Metcalf. Now Luke Metcalf, I thought, had a bit of a mixed game. I think he had a bit of a mixed game. Started pretty strong. Looked very dangerous when he ran the ball as well. And, there was a couple of times where he, poked the gap through the Tigers' defence. I think he had his moments defensively in this game. But, look, overall, I'll just give Luke Metcalf here a 6.5 out of 10. Sean Johnson, I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. Probably not one of his most influential games, but still, doing the job for the team. So 7 out of 10 for me. Adam Fanua-Blake, look, I don't really need to explain myself with this one. He gets a 9. Look, just Adam Fanua-Blake's been immense. He continues to be the most consistent forward in the game. Wade Egan, unfortunately, Wade Egan gets a 5 here because, well, we didn't see any of them in the second half. And, look, hopefully he has a speedy recovery. And, hopefully that injury isn't anything serious, apparently. So, fingers crossed on that one. But, yeah, look, 5 for me for Wade Egan. Mitchell Barnett, Mitchell Barnett was... had those 2 mistakes to start the game. Probably wasn't his best game overall, I personally think. But there were moments where he ran the ball pretty strongly as well. So, look, I'm going to give Mitchell Barnett here a 6 out of 10. Jackson Ford, I thought Jackson Ford was strong, so I'll give him an 8. Mitchell Barnett, not Mitchell Barnett, sorry, Murata Niokore gets a 6 out of 10 from me. And Tohu Harris, lock in the captain, I give him a 7. I give him a 7. Now to the bench now. So got Dylan Walker. Dylan Walker gets a 6 out of 10 from me. Jazz Tamanga, I'll give him a 6. Bailey Serenum, look, I had initially had him a 6.5, but I'm going to give him a 7 here. I'm going to bump up his rating here. I thought it was very good actually coming off the bench. And Josh, Josh Curran gets a 6 out of 10 from me. And that is my player rating. So, look, overall, that is my review and player ratings for the round 24 game between the West Tigers and New Zealand Warriors. Yeah, look, it wasn't the greatest performance-wise, but 2 points is 2 points, It's a game where, you can't win pretty all the time. This is the NRL. You can't win pretty all the time, and some fans are a little bit too critical at times, They expect us to win by 40 points each week, which is never going to be the case all the time. So, take the result, and that's what I am doing, and... yes, we need to improve. Obviously, we need to be better. We know that the come finals time, the Panthers, the Broncos, teams like that, you're going to have to play better to beat those sides. So, look, I have confidence in the side. I have confidence in Webby and what he does. I'm not going to doubt this team. We have the players, we have the side, and we will be able to get better and improve over the next couple of weeks leading to finals. So, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments down below on the game. Who was your standout player? Who was your man of the match? You know, what are your overall thoughts on the performance? Make sure you do like this video as well. Make sure you click the thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done so already. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Cheers everyone for watching.